What's up, Jazz Cats? Today we're going to learn 3 basic phrases that are going to help us outline the chords of a 2-5-1 progression. I'm going to break down each one. I'm going to show you an alternate ending that you can add to them, as well as how to apply it to a tune. Let's go. In this first phrase, we're basically going to scale down all the way from the third of the 2 chord down to the third of the 1 chord. Now, the scale that you're going to use is the scale of the 1 chord. In this example, the 1 chord is the C major 7, so we're going to use the C major scale. Now, this is a great horizontal approach to resolving and connecting chords because it follows this motion. We're going from the 3rd to the 7th, resolving to the 3rd of the next chord, the 7th, and then resolving to the 3rd of the last chord. The second phrase is now going to start on the root of the 2 chord. It's going to arpeggiate up to the 7th, resolve down to the 3rd, and then scale down all the way to the 3rd of the 1 chord. In the third phrase, we're going to flip the first 3 notes of the second phrase. It's going to start on the 5 of the 2 chord, down to the 3, the 1, the 7th, and it's going to resolve to the 3rd of the 5 chord, and then we're going to scale down again all the way to the 3rd of the 1 chord. Now we can add an alternate ending to each of these phrases. Instead of scaling down to the 3rd of the 1 chord, we're going to land on the 5th by surrounding it. So we're going to go a chromatic note above and 2 chromatic notes below to land on the 5th of the 1 chord. To create a little bit more tension on these major 2-5-1s, you can flatten the 9th of the 5 chord. It's going to add just that little extra spice to it. If you encounter a minor 2-5-1, all you have to do is flatten the 5 of the 2 chord. You're going to flatten the 9th or the 2nd of the 5 chord, and you're going to flatten the 3rd of the 1 chord. Now let's apply this to the tune Autumn Leaves. You'll notice that I changed the rhythm of these phrases as well as add octave displacements to add some interest to the lines.